We've driven millions of clicks for our clients over the past couple of years, and that's helped them generate hundreds of thousands of new users and drive millions of dollars of new revenue, all through organic search traffic. This week, we're taking a look at Studybuddy and helping them set up their first content cluster so that they can generate traffic that is hyper relevant and has a lot of intent for their business so that they can generate a ton of business value through organic search traffic as well. We'll specifically be looking at 13 keywords that'll help them drive $6,500 plus worth of traffic value on a monthly basis. That's just 13 keywords. Those 13 keywords cover the entire buyer's journey, so this way StudyBuddy is able to generate traffic all the way from people that are unaware of their problems through to people that are actually aware of the StudyBuddy solution. This is week 4 of 52 in our new series called How We Would Grow This, where we show a new company every week how they can generate their first content cluster that helps them generate hyper relevant and hyper intentful traffic so that they can generate a sustainable and profitable SEO campaign, not only for this year, but for the years to come as well.
How we'd grow this profitably.
All right, cool. So let's jump into the keywords that we would target. Before we do that, let's just understand that we're basically looking at the entire all stages of the buyer's journey. That means problem unaware all the way through to product aware, where they're actually aware of your solution. So yeah, before we jump into even stage 1, let's take a look at our target persona. So we're trying to basically attract this university or college student, Charlotte, who's 18 years old. She's a high school student and she's going to be graduating and going to college this year. So in the first stage, where she's unaware of her problem, she's basically just trying to see if she's doing something wrong. So in her mind, she's going through questions like, am I doing something wrong? Am I just overthinking it? So like she doesn't really know that she has a problem, but she may be feeling the symptoms. So she's just researching a little bit and trying to see if there's a better way of doing things. So let's take a look at some of these keywords that we've outlined over here. Let's hop into Ahrefs. So the first keyword is how to stop procrastinating on homework. It gets about 150 searches per month at $1.10 CPC. That means like if you were to pay Google Ads equivalent, you'd pay $1.10 equivalent. So this is about 165 US dollars worth of search traffic on a monthly basis, and it's not too difficult. It's got a 9 difficulty rating out of 100. So that means you just need a few backlinks or internal links pointed at this page, and you should be able to rank relatively easily. So the first page that's ranking is a page from this website called bestcolleges.com, and they've basically just put together a guide on how to stop procrastinating in college, 7 essential tips. What you would want to do over here is essentially just give the reader more tips. So you'd want to do something like 9 to 15 essential tips. Obviously, one of the key tips that you'd want to include is to use StudyBuddy, because it's going to be your AI assistant that's going to help you study more effectively. So that's how you would want to structure this post. If you are able to add in those good CTAs for StudyBuddy, you should be able to convert a decent chunk of this into actual users. The next keyword is best study habits, 150 search volume per month, 90 cents CPC. That means about $135 worth of search traffic on a monthly basis. And it's relatively easy, once again, to rank for. Something to pay attention to is that the top ranking page gets about 2,500 visitors on a monthly basis. So that means that this traffic value is in fact a lot higher. It's closer to like 2,200 US dollars worth of search traffic on a monthly basis. The top ranking post is from Arizona State. So they basically just put together like supporting good study habits. So you'd want to do a similar post that's just helping people prepare for college, get good study habits, but then you've got an opportunity now to tie in how StudyBuddy would help them be successful in college and excel in all of their classes. Awesome. So the final keyword is motivation to study. similar, like the person over here is just trying to see if they're doing something wrong. Why did they not have motivation to study? It gets about 600 searches per month at $1.20 CPC, puts you at about 720 US dollars worth of search traffic on a monthly basis, which is awesome. Not too difficult. You may need a few extra backlinks to rank for this page. It looks like it's another university college that's created this post. So it's just talking about like strategies to improve motivation, etc. So like not only would you want to in this post you'd want to cover how to be more motivated to study, but then you can actually use StudyBuddy, which helps you in times when you're not really motivated to study because the tool will be able to guide you through assignments, tests, quizzes, whatever it may be. Awesome. Now we're ready to talk about the problem aware stage. So at this point, Charlotte is basically, she's figured out the fact that other people face these problems too, and she's just at this point trying to see if there's a solution, and how to even think about finding that solution. So she's thinking like, I know that other people have these issues too. I wonder what other people are doing to solve this, essentially. Um, so we're looking at these three target keywords over here. We'll dive into each and how you can tackle them as well. Let's take a look at the first one, how to get homework done fast. So over here, Charlotte's basically, she's feeling the pain. She's just trying to see if there's any quick hacks, any better ways to do her homework. So this keyword gets about 200 searches per month at $1.10 CPC. That puts you at about 220 US dollars worth of search traffic on a monthly basis. It's not too difficult to rank for. Obviously, you need to have the right on-page, off-page SEO strategy. Let's take a look at the first page that's ranking. So it's 8 ways to finish your homework faster by Princeton Review. So these guys help students with from all the way from K8 through to professional. So obviously they're getting in front of your target audience. So you'd want to create a similar listicle over here. Just do something like 10 to 15 easy ways to finish your homework faster. And obviously, what's the bonus? Use StudyBuddy. Why use StudyBuddy? Because it's like your AI assistant. It plugs into all of your learning management systems and it makes it easy for you to do your homework quickly. Awesome. The next keyword is ChatGPT homework. This gets about 350 searches per month at at 60 cents CPC, puts you at about 210 US dollars worth of search traffic. Key thing to focus on over here is that the top ranking post or page gets about 2,100 visitors per month, but this one is obviously from OpenAI themselves. So for this one, I'm going to scroll down because there's nuance to this. So let's take a look at some of the top ranking pages over here. You've got this one looks like a landing page. So they've got like School GPT, and it's just their ChatGPT solution. You've got Reddit. You've also got this Fast Company post, which is like how to use ChatGPT for homework. And then they're just including a little bit more information there as well. What you'd want to do over here is you can potentially have a landing page including a little bit of text to help it to help the page rank, have the right headers, have the right text throughout the post as well. Point the right backlinks, and you should be able to rank for this page relatively easily. The next keyword is interesting: best homework help websites. What somebody's wondering at this point is like, what's an easy way to basically hack through their homework easily and effectively without doing a lot of work. So it's about 350 searches per month at $3.50 CPC. That's about $1,300 rough USD worth of traffic on a monthly basis. Easy to rank for. You guys should honestly put up a page for this tomorrow if you can. The top ranking page is from somebody that's trying to get in front of your target audience too. College transitions. Clearly, they're trying to talk to Charlotte. So you'd have something like 11 to 15 best homework help websites. Surprise, surprise. The number one spot would be StudyBuddy, and you'd highlight like how it's going to actually help the target audience with their homework. Okay, so before we go to the next stage, I just wanted to hop back on this page, College Transitions, and just give you a bonus tip over here. You might see that my camera is freezing a little bit. That's just because this page is loading so much JavaScript. Like they've got ads over here, ads over here. It's just a horrible user experience. So this is a bonus tip to your team that whenever you're coming up against competitors like this, your biggest advantage is that you don't load up JavaScript on your page. You don't slow down the user experience, because that's something that search engines hate, especially as we move towards like a world where there's search SGE in the search results. These kind of websites are going to get deprioritized, and websites with better user experience are going to have the advantage because they're going to get more rankings. Awesome. So at the next stage, solution aware, Charlotte is basically happy that she's found potential solutions that she can do research into. At this stage, if she does find a good solution, she will very well go ahead and become a user or even paying user of the tool as well. So let's take a look at some of the solutions that'll potentially solve her problems. The first one being AI Homework Helper. So this one's interesting because you see this graph, it just keeps on increasing up and to the right. That means that more and more people are searching for it. More and more students are obviously using AI to do their homework. So 8,400 search visitors on a monthly basis. The top ranking page is actually a home page. So this, segues to the next suggestion, which is you should potentially optimize your homepage around a keyword like AI homework helper. So what that means is you'd want to include that in your title tag. So Studybuddy, dash AI homework helper, and then include that in your H1 over here. Also in your H2s down here, include some more text about how students can use your AI homework helper. So this could be a really good keyword that'll generate hyper-relevant, hyper-intentful traffic directly to your homepage for people that are not searching for your brand name, which is Studybuddy. Like, you want people to get in front of people that are unaware of you, because that traffic is more profitable than people than it's more profitable because you're tapping into a wider audience essentially. The next keyword is AI tutors. Similar thing is going on over here. It's just less search volume, but the top ranking page is also a homepage, so it's also potentially something that you can restructure your homepage to. The next one is AI study tools. This one is interesting. It's $1.50, 150 search volume per month. Not too difficult to rank for, with a $2 CPC. And the top ranking page gets about 700 visitors. So you'd want to do something similar to what this page has done, and just basically put together the top AI tools to help you study in college. Of course, one of them being StudyBuddy. And this way you're able to get in front of people that are looking for AI tools. So it's really like hyper relevant, hyper intentful traffic, people that are potentially ready to convert. If not become paying users, they will definitely become just regular like trial users, and then you can use your product and your email flows to convert them into users as well. All right, so at the next stage, Charlotte is basically aware of different solutions, and she's just trying to see if there's other options available to her. So she may be researching your competitors, she may be trying to find alternatives to your competitors, and this is basically a good last-ditch effort to get in front of people who are looking for your competitor solutions as well, because this traffic is hyper intentful and it's hyper relevant. And it's really just an awesome way to poach your competitors' clients as well. The traffic converts really, really well at this stage. So let's take a look at some of these keywords. The first one being StudyMonkey. So this is another AI homework helper tool. They get about 400 search visitors per month. It says that it's relatively easy, but don't be fooled by that. The reason why it says it's easy is because the only thing that will really rank is StudyBuddy. But what you can do is something similar to what this tool has done, is basically just include some information about what StudyBuddy is, or what StudyMonkey is, and different alternatives to StudyMonkey. You can still potentially rank for this keyword if you've just got the right like internal linking and external linking, like backlinking. You should still be able to rank for this keyword. And if you're able to carve off like 10% of this traffic potential, meaning like 700 visitors per month, you should be able to convert a decent chunk of those into paying users for your business. Cool. The next keyword is sites like Course Hero. So this is something that someone would be searching for when they're particularly looking for like help to study or do their homework. So it gets about 80 search visits per month at $2.50 CPC. That means about 200 US dollars worth of search traffic on a monthly basis. And let's take a look at the top ranking page. You'd want to do something similar to what Capterra and G2 do over here, which is that you just want to list like X alternatives to Course Hero, and obviously include StudyBuddy as one of those alternatives, and really make the point clear as to like why StudyBuddy is more helpful and effective than Course Hero. So the final keyword over here is Quizlet alternatives. This one's a really good keyword, not too difficult to rank for. $1.70 CPC, that puts it at about $2,600 worth of traffic on a monthly basis. Obviously, these guys note they focused in their homepage on just talking about the free Quizlet alternative. So you can take that route if you'd like. Alternatively, what you can also just do is put together a quiz, or put together like a page like what this website has done, like Geeks for Geeks, where they've got the 10 best Quizlet alternatives. You can do the same thing. You just have like 15 to 20 Quizlet alternatives, and then you'd want to highlight the fact that StudyBuddy is the best solution on the market. Okay, cool. So at the final stage of the funnel, Charlotte is aware of your product, and she's basically just trying to see how you compare against competitors. So she's not completely sold, and she may be quite frankly trying to look for competitors to, you know, to your solution, because she's basically comparing you against sites like StudyMonkey, Course Hero, Quizlet, etc. So you just want to counter that by essentially putting together pages that put your solution against the competitors. So typically what we see when with these keywords is that the more brand awareness you have, so for example, if you're doing things like um, you know, TikTok reels, or Instagram influencers, and like Google ads, any kind of advertising that's building up awareness for your solution, the more searches you will see on Google. And the more brand awareness you have, the more your competitors will try to put up versus pages against you as well. So this is like a good hedge. It's basically a good way to win back some of the traffic that could potentially go to your competitors, if your target market is basically searching for alternatives. So while you may not see a lot of search traffic at the start, these pages are basically a good way to protect yourself in case somebody is looking to switch over to a competitor. So for example, StudyBuddy versus StudyMonkey, um, obviously like you're not really seeing a lot of pages over here. Like your page is all the way at the bottom over here. So just in case anybody is searching, and StudyMonkey is right here, just in case somebody is searching for this keyword, you'd want to put together a page that just showcases why your solution is better than StudyMonkey, and that will help you rank at the top. Same thing happening over here, StudyBuddy versus. Even if you search that, you're seeing that the top pages are showing as like college tools, StudyBuddy alternative, Courseology versus StudyBuddy. So, like, putting together these pages is just a good hedge. It helps you protect against anybody ranking for your specific brand name. Okay, so just to make it easy to understand about these versus pages, so for example, if somebody was searching StudyBuddy versus, what you'd want to have, the page you'd want to structure for this kind of search query is something similar to what Route Excel has done over here, where they basically put together a page comparing themselves against Circuit. And what they've done is like they're just highlighting like who Route Excel is good for, why that's the case, and what other differentiators there are, how they differentiate in terms of pricing, etc. And they've just included like call to actions all throughout the post. And you'd want to do the same thing, because remember, somebody that's searching for this keyword may potentially bounce off and go to a competitor. So this is like your last ditch effort to retain that interest and convert them into your usership. And so you can do that through, like, sign up for a free trial or get 7 days for free, something like that. A really good offer, essentially, that'll help you keep that traffic to yourself. Okay, so now let's take a look at the big picture. Let's take a look at these 13 different keywords and how much traffic that you'd be driving on a monthly basis, and how that translates into revenue, users, and just overall big picture, how you see ROI from this initiative. So let's look at these 13 keywords. From these 13 keywords, you would be generating about 13,000 visitors from the US alone, which is ridiculous. And keep in mind, this is not even looking at these stage 5 keywords, which is like StudyBuddy versus StudyMonkey, etc. We're just looking at these stage 1 to 4 keywords, and that's 13,000 visitors in the US alone. When you factor in global search volume, you're looking at about 28,000 search visitors on a monthly basis, which is crazy because when you rank well in the US, you will be ranking in Canada, UK, and other countries like that, especially if you've done a really good job of writing content and structuring the pages really well. You should be able to rank for those countries as well. So let's once again 13 keywords, 13,000 search visitors in the US alone. Now let's take a look at how this translates into ROI for StudyBuddy. So the first scenario that we'd like to look at is email to close, meaning somebody that joins your email list and then ends up becoming a user when you nurture them through your email flows over time. And we typically recommend to our clients that they do put together an email list or they start an email list because this way you're able to maximize the traffic value that you get through organic search traffic, because sometimes people are not willing to convert even to trial or paid user on the first touch. So if you're able to nurture them over time, you're able to recuperate more of your spend and maximize the traffic value. That being said, let's take a look at some of these numbers. So the average annual value per user, if we just assume that the average user sticks around for a year, that's using the $5.99 per week price point. If you're able to convert 30% of your your email list over time, that means that the average annual value of a lead is about $86 on the lifetime for each email subscriber. So our cost for our monthly content SEO optimization subscription is about $1,500 per month. That means that you just need a 17.4 leads per month in order to see a return on that 1 month spend. But realistically, you'll see significantly higher ROI. And let's take a look at that through this traffic that you would actually need. So let's assume that you're able to convert 1.5 to 1.75% of the visitors into your email list on a monthly basis. And you're able to convert about 30% into users. That means you just need about 1,100 to 900 visitors on a monthly basis. Let's once again compare that to the 13,000 search visitors that you would be able to generate just through these 13 keywords alone. And like when our clients work with us, we generate about 30 different articles or pages per month. So we target 30 different keywords on a monthly basis. So that means that if you were to work with us, you would generate an ROI significantly larger than what you're seeing over here, because you're only targeting 13 keywords over here. So you're losing about like half of that potential traffic value that you would get if you were to work with a professional team like ours. So the next scenario is where you get a trial user from the organic search traffic and they end up converting over time. So at a $5.99 per week price point, your average revenue per user is about $24 on a monthly basis. Annualized is about $288. If you're able to convert 25% of your usership to paid users, once again through email flows or just having a ridiculously awesome product, which you guys do have, then the average annual value of a trial user is about $72. So our cost is $1,500 a month. That means you just need 20 trials per month in order to recoup your investment. So if you look at some of the conversion rates over time from the traffic that you generate, let's put you right in the middle at 0.5 to 0.75% conversion rate. That means you just need about 2,700 to 4,000 visitors per month. And once again, you're generating about 13,000 visitors just from these 13 keywords alone. The next scenario is where you're able to convert the direct traffic into users. And if you pick the right keywords, which these keywords are, like the keywords that we focused over here, they're really hyper intentful, relevant traffic. You should be able to convert a decent chunk of that. So let's assume that you're able to convert 10% of your traffic. That means that the average annual visitor is worth $29 for your business. So that means you just need 52 visitors per month in order to recoup your investment. So let's take a look at some of these numbers. Like if you were to convert 0.35 or 0.45% of your traffic on a monthly basis from just organic search traffic through to paying user, that means you just need 11.5K to 14.8K visitors per month. And once again, these 13 keywords alone are 13K visitors on a monthly basis alone. Thanks for sticking around for so long. This wraps up week 4 of 52 in our series called How We Would Grow This, where we help companies set up their first content clusters so that they can generate relevant and hyper-intentful traffic and build a foundation for profitable SEO. So if you're curious, we'll be sharing this link in the comment in the description below, where you can take a look at the keywords that we share for Studybuddy. You'll be able to access to this Canva doc, and you can run that through your own keyword research tools such as Ahrefs or SEMrush, whatever it may be, and validate the fact that these keywords are relevant and intentful for Studybuddy. If you're interested, you can take advantage of our Validate program, where we essentially validate SEO for companies, and we only take on 3 companies per month. We basically do 30 keyword optimized articles in 30 days for $300. We've currently got 1 opening left for June. So if you're interested, please reach out to us through the email, through the website. You can book a call. You can even send us an email, or you can leave a comment below, include your email, and we'll be able to email you back. If you're interested in more videos for how we would grow this, you can take a look at our playlist and take a look at other companies where we've put together profitable and hyper-intentful content clusters so that they can grow their traffic as well. If you'd like your company to be included in our How We Would Grow This series as well, you can please feel free to reach out to us via email or leave a message below, and we'll be happy to include you in the next videos.